Hey there, crazy kids! I am the Good Old Gamer, and welcome back to MesaCraft, otherwise known as Minecraft 1.7 whatever it was. Now Minecraft 1.8, because Minecraft updated. So, with Minecraft updating to 1.8, this is going to be the last episode of MesaCraft. Let's do this. Here we are in our house. Now our house really isn't finished yet. I would like to put up a ceiling up here so we have an attic sort of area. That's really about all the necessity I have to finish this house. I didn't get everything in the series that I wanted to get done. We never went to the nether. We never actually found a mesa, even though I purposely named this series MesaCraft because when the original 1.7 update came out, mesas were added as a new biome, along with some other biomes, I believe. But we never found a mesa, unfortunately, even though with lots of exploring, even a horse ride and stuff. But, yeah. Anyways, with the 1.8 update here for Minecraft, I'm going to finish up this series and start up a new one on a brand new 1.8 world because there's a bunch of new blocks and whatnot. I forget all of the block names. There's a bunch of new stones and stuff. And we could have that on this world, but we'd have to go exploring even farther than we already have. And I would just rather start a new world and get some new experiences. And yeah. So let's finish up what we can here. Let's see what we have to work with in terms of building materials for a ceiling. I believe we're going to use sandstone. I think it'll make a good ceiling because the bottom and the top of the block are different, and I'll show you that. Wait, why do I have a... Oh, I think the bed was from when I was traveling around. I was like, why do I have a bed in my hand? But I believe that was for when we were on our horse, if I remember right. Sorry, it's... Those of you who have been watching this series one video after the other won't realize, but it has been a few months since I've done this series, so I don't exactly remember all that I did in the previous video to this. But see, the top there is nice and smooth, while the bottom of the block is kind of cracked and old and worn looking, which I think would be perfect for a ceiling, and this would be perfect for a floor of the attic. So I think that's what we'll go ahead and use. The real question is, are we going to use... Oh, it's nighttime. Oops. Where's my bed? There it is. Are we going to use full sandstone blocks, or are we going to use the half blocks, the slabs, if you will? Well, I want the ceiling to be there as far as the level goes. I want that space between the windows and the ceiling. Question is, do I want slabs or do I want the half blocks? I think I'm going to go with slabs because, first of all, I believe they still let light go through, so any torches we put up in the attic will have a nice glow coming through the ceiling, I believe. I may be wrong on that, but I believe that slabs still allow for that to happen. And if we don't necessarily get certain areas of the attic lit up, if we use slabs, it won't matter because enemy mobs won't be spawning in there even if it's dark anyway. So I believe that is what we are going to go ahead and use. I do, by the way, like how this house turned out in this series overall, by the way. I know we didn't get everything done that I had planned to do, but I do like how it turned out overall. Let's go ahead and we'll make as many slabs as we can. And we'll go ahead and use these. And we'll make our ceiling. Um, oh, dang it. It isn't really so necessary to have this, but it does help to define these rooms so they're not quite as huge. I don't I don't normally build home bases this huge, as most of my longtime viewers will know. I mean, I've gone with bases as small as a tree house. Just a little bit of a room in one of those bigger trees. And that's fine for me. I don't really need houses like this. This was just a sort of, I don't know, building kind of exercise, just something fun to do. I don't normally go with buildings this big. And you can see that there's a lot of extra space in here. Um, that's just needless space that I don't really need, but it can look cool given the right circumstances. So I don't mind building stuff like this sometimes. But the ceiling here just helps kind of keep it all in a decent proportion so it's not crazy huge when you're walking around in it. And it also allows for extra storage space in the attic, assuming this series or this world would continue on longer than, this being the final video. It would allow for extra storage up there. And I always appreciate bases that, or buildings even, not necessarily bases, but just buildings in general that have function to them. I don't like wasted space. If you're going to make a big, huge, empty building, don't bother making it, because it's a big wasted space. Make something useful. So this would allow for extra storage as well. We won't need it because, like I said, this series is ending, and this world is effectively ending, at least for now. I think I made way too many slabs considering, but that's okay. I'm really hoping that light still goes through the slabs, because it'll give it a nice glow in the evenings potentially from the ceiling, and that's another aesthetic that I would appreciate. I think that would look kind of cool to have the ceiling glow in places a little bit. You could also use the ceiling, the attic area, as extra rooms if you wanted. The way I've designed this building, there would be I believe three extra rooms in the attic area. Now I need some ladders, and I don't believe I've even made any ladders in this series. Although I could be wrong, I have made quite a bit of most things. Nope, doesn't look like I made any ladders. But that's okay, we can do that. I don't know how many we're going to need. Probably not that many. How many ladders do you get per thing? Is it 3? 3, yep. So I think I only need to make 6 here. Bam. That should get us up there. Whoop. Now the question is, how do I want to get into our attic? I think I'll do it from the kitchen. I was going to do it from the bedroom, but that would be a little awkward. As far as a more realistic-ish sort of base would go, I think the more utility way would be through the kitchen-y area here. And I think I need another ladder right there. There we go. Oh, damn. Well, this is not going to work. Okay then. Wow, the ladders do come off nice and quick. That's interesting. Apparently, I need a different location. Somewhere here in the middle-ish area. There really isn't a convenient place. Damn. I guess right here. It's not the most convenient, but the way that this has been designed, it will have to be where I go, so I can actually get up here. Alright, so now the question is, do I want a huge attic open, or do I just want doors in between? Well, I think I'll go ahead and open it up, because with the way the ceiling is made here, these look like rafters, these extra bits of wood here. So if I could keep that sort of theme going, that would be another unintentional but pretty cool design element. And it would allow me to be able to place the torches. Let's go here, here. This is turning out even better than I'd planned, because I totally didn't realize that these are going to end up as rafters. But it works with me. I do not mind that. And actually, we could make some windows here if I had any glass. Looks like we need some white glass panes, since that's what we used with the other windows. Come on, glass. Do we have you, glass? Ooh, smooth sandstone. I didn't realize we had that. Yep, I was going to say we had to have glass somewhere, because I always make extra, usually. Okay, yeah. And again, the only places the enemies would be able to spawn is on these blocks here, but it's lit up enough that I don't think they will. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some windows. And shabam, 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 shabam. Here we go. I'm not sure how this is going to look from the outside. It might not look too great, but from the inside it's going to look pretty awesome aesthetically. Not often do you get floor level windows here. So that's cool. And if you look at the aesthetic here, of course, it looks like a cracked ceiling, sort of, kind of like a popcornish ceiling, if you've ever seen the popcorn ceilings. That's kind of the effect I was going for, sort of. I don't know. It's just an interesting aesthetic, I think, an interesting look at it. And my bedroom doesn't have any torches, I just realized for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it has one. One torch. Wow. That was worth it. Okay. I suppose I could... Before I end this series and end this building, I could go ahead and fill up the kitchen here, do some more aesthetic stuff. I guess I will. I'm trying to think what would be useful. I'd like to put chests all along, sort of as kitchen cabinets and counters. The only thing is you can't really put chests next to each other. The only way you can do that is if you space out each chest and then in between put one of those redstone chests, but I don't know if we have... I guess we do. The real question is, how do you make the redstone chest? I have no idea. I'd ask you guys how to do it for the next episode, but I don't really think there's going to be another episode, so... maybe I could use the pumpkins instead. I don't know, that one, I guess maybe that wouldn't be such a great aesthetic. Shoot. Where did I get orange wool from? A temple, maybe? Desert temple? I don't know. Well, dang it. I only have one piece of leather, or else I can make some bookshelves. Maybe I'll use this smooth stone as countertops. That could work. It's actually probably a good thing I have that. Let's see if I can make a... cauldron for a sink. Yeah, this might turn out really good here. Okay, we'll do that. Oh yeah, I'm liking these. This is better than I had originally thought it would be. Yeah, I'm liking this. Nice. I'm so glad we had these. I wouldn't even thought to make them out of the regular sandstone. But this could be our sink, and these of course are countertops. And could we have counters or things here? Cabinets here. Like that. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. That's actually pretty good. I could work with that. Yeah. And then put a torch to there, I suppose. And there. Yeah, that's really good. Optimally, you would make these more functional by having these be chests, And like I said, if you needed chests to be next to each other, you would have one regular chest and one uh, of the redstone chest. But I don't really know how to make redstone chests off the top of my head, those trap chests or whatever. So we're just going to do with this, and it's a nice, interesting aesthetic anyway. So yeah, that's good. I like that. That's good. We could use a fridge of some kind. Ooh, and a furnace. Oh, and another cauldron as the sort of venting thing for the furnace. Yeah. Make a couple more cauldrons. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. And I don't have enough iron. Make a furnace there. And okay, what do I have for iron? Ooh, I have obsidian. Actually, I have an extra bit of coal. Let's go with that. We'll have a black fridge for the funsies. I need some more iron. Do I have any more iron? Please say I have some more iron anywhere. Damn it. Damn it. Am I not seeing it, or do I not have it? Arg. Crap. Crapiola. What do I have? Oh yeah, I must have went to a desert temple at some point. Because I would have never had reason to make TNT on my own. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, we instead will use some of these then. Be that way, game. Just be that way. Okay. Do I have another rope? Yes, I do. Can I go to sleep yet? Nope. I thought it was getting nighttime, but maybe it's not. Okay, so workbench. Workbench, you can go there. And I need a couple blocks of coal. This will be our fridge. Because why not? How do we make buttons? Do we need regular stone for buttons? Well, let's go with wood since that's easier than cooking up a bunch of crappy stone. Okay. I'm not sure how many buttons we'll need, so let's just go with all that for now. Okay. There is our fridge. Bam. There's no way to place the buttons long way, or otherwise I would do that. But let's just pretend that's a fridge. It looks more like a filing cabinet. I realize that, as these are the handles you can pull out for the filing cabinet, but let's just pretend it's a fridge. Okay? Okay. Now we need a furnace. I believe good place for the furnace will be right here. Shabam. And then we'll use this as the little venting area. And then because I can't make another cauldron thing for the deal here, I'll go like that. But that's supposed to be the little venting fan thing, you know. I think that's a pretty cool idea. That's an interesting way to use the cauldron aesthetic for the bottom there that I'm not sure I've seen many people use. So there you go. I think the fridge is pretty much complete at this point. Or I mean, not the fridge, the kitchen for the most part. I believe I have a bucket here. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and dump some of this stuff off, grab a bucket, and we will fill the cauldron up for the sink, and that'll pretty much be it for this series. That'll be the finishing touch, if you will, for the house, pretty much. I can't think of too many other things I would like to do. I mean, there's plenty of things I could do. I just don't either have the materials or the know-how to do them off the top of my head right now. So, where's the bucket? I just saw the bucket. There it is. We'll grab two. I'm not sure how many buckets it takes to fill a cauldron, because I've never really had to fill one before. I'm not into potion making or any of that crap, so I do not know. Fortunately for us, we have water right over here. Hello, horses. Right. Right. Let us go. Wait. What? There we go. I was wondering where we ended up there for a second. Bam. Ah, just one does it. Okay, that's good. So there you go. There's our sink, furnace, little venting area, fridge, countertops. Again, I would use chests to make it more functional. Probably use a dispenser or two here to, you know, make that more functional as well. But overall, I'd say just, you know, for looks, to kind of finish up this place a little bit. It's a pretty good deal. And over here in the attic that we just made, I'd put some chests here. You don't have to worry about the chests here with the roof because these are stairs. A chest will be able to, well, here, I'll just make one and show you. A chest will still be able to open even if you're right along the roof here. and you can still get into it, see? So it'd be perfect to have some storage along in here. Or if you were on a multiplayer server and you made this build, you could have these as extra bedrooms or any other sort of thing, really. A science lab area with your potion makers or anything you wanted, really. One of the benefits I like about this house design I made is that it's pretty functional. You can design whichever rooms as you wanted, really. But, and again, if you're worried about the looks, about having a floating chest, you can just put some slabs underneath. You could even put well, no, you'd have to put a sandstone slab because the game doesn't allow for different slabs for the same block, like half and half of different types. But you could just set that there as a special stand or whatever on it, an extra slab there. It's not a big deal. That's pretty much it, really. That's all I have to show you guys. And like I said, this will be it for the final episode of this series, MesaCraft, even though we never found a mesa, ironically enough. And let's just take one more look around the house here. It's not looking too bad. It's maybe not the best build ever, but for me, I kind of like the build. It's interesting at the very least. Next series, we'll go into a full new Minecraft 1.8 world with all the new blocks. What is it? I forget what's in there. Is it granite and andesite and all those new different blocks and whatnot generated in the world, and underwater temples and whatever other new stuff came into the 1.8 update. So, thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the Good Old Gamer, and this has been MesaCraft, all the way through the 1.7 updates to this final episode taking place in the 1.8 update, even though we don't really get to see many of the 1.8 features yet. And I hope you guys have been inspired to build, at the very least. We didn't get much else done in this series, unfortunately, but we had some fun. It's always fun to play this game. So, I guess I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.